Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your East Oakland advocate. Well, I want to do a follow-up on a test that I did with my oncologist, and that was on my previous visit to Alameda Health System's Highland Hospital. And I was offered an opportunity to take a genetics test by Ambry Genetics. And because I have shown a propensity for uh, genes that are cancers to be passed along. And that came about because uh, I was one of the very first families first individuals that had documentation that goes back at least 3 generations to prove that colon cancer is genetically passed on in the male, especially Asian males. And then also, I was part of a long term study for 5 years by the National Cancer Society following my colon cancer and following the usage of cannabis because my doctor authorized it. In fact, um, encouraged it. But anyway, getting back to the genetics test, this is pretty interesting because it was offered to me, and because of colon cancer, uh, this particular test uses uh, DNA, but also RNA. And I'm going to get to RNA in just a moment. And if that sounds familiar, mRNA might ring a bell with you and why it's important. But there's also uh, in your DNA test, 23andMe, they also can detect genetic cancers and genetic diseases. And so if you are concerned with that, or you know that your family has a history of perhaps some diseases that could possibly be passed along, this is a good opportunity to ask your doctor to get this test. And it's they do it by blood, and so I had to go down to the blood draw area, and they drew 3 vials of blood from me, and I had to bring it back to my oncologist, and they sealed the box, and it goes directly to Ambry Genetics. And so I'm expecting the results shortly here. They said it was anywhere from 2 weeks to a month for all the test results to come back. And so I have a DNA test, which I don't really need because I already know all of my family ancestry going back to the gold rush, 1849. And so uh, I have it on one side of my family. I don't have it on my dad's side of the family so much, but it that's something that I could look at. But for right now, I'm not too concerned with that. But uh, it's interesting that they're able to detect different breast cancers, lung cancers, colon rectal cancer, uh, and like I said, there's 48 different things that the Aubrey genetics test, the RNA, DNA plus RNA test can reveal. And the RNA started coming into play with my wife was working with Chiron, which is now Novartis, and that was part of the vaccines that they were researching back then. And now we actually have uh, vaccines that are uh, developed around the RNA of our bodies. And what RNA is, it's the chemical makeup of the DNA. And so um, just by introducing different um, elements into the RNA, we can inhibit diseases, cancers, and the like. And so there's a lot of research going on right now through RNA, and there's been quite a few new breakthroughs, especially around cancers, uh, around RNA, and how we're able to introduce elements, the M portion uh, of our COVID-19 is actually modifying, uh, introducing an element or elements into the DNA, RNA chemical structure of your body. And so it's very interesting. It's very elaborate, but that's the easiest way that I can explain that, so that everybody can uh, understand that DNA and RNA. But it can make a difference, and in fact, there are drugs right now that are mRNA based, that are very effective against cancers. And so a lot of research is still going on those. Uh, and I was proud to be part of the 5-year long-term study for the colon cancer. And all of us would remain anonymous throughout the study, but we answer questionnaires that come in twice a year about what's going on with us, and a lot of personal stuff. But then also it follows up with the doctors, and the records that are maintained on us over those years. So it's real important. And for a lot of you that have perhaps some cancers that go back into your family, this is a good opportunity to ask for those tests, the DNA, RNA tests, or go over 23andMe, get the test, because they can also detect those same diseases, and give you an early heads up on treatment. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be right back.